Welcome. I am so pleased you're here today. In this tutorial, this is really important, so everybody listen up, take notes, do whatever you need to do to remember this. Because a lot of this is geared towards the law of attraction. Of course, we talk a lot about the law of attraction, the law of success, the law of gratitude, and all of the above. In this particular one, we're going to look at the challenges. So what I'm going to ask you right now is, you are challenging yourself, and the question is, do you realize you're doing it? Do you realize that you're setting challenges for yourself on what you're doing during your day, what you're doing for your life? It may be challenges that you're not aware of that you're setting, and it is so minute sometimes, and it's so small, and other times it's right there in your face, and you're like, oh my gosh, this came to me and it happened. And do you realize that a lot of it is the thoughts and the feelings that you're having that you're projecting out there? And in the way that you're doing it, you are actually challenging yourself to succeed, to get there, to have that, to be that. And you also know that in order to receive, you have to be open to receiving, but you also have to be in the frame of mind of, this is me, this is who I am. If you are not the person that can have, the amount of success you want, if you're not that person that can be that successful person, then the chances are, if you do get the success that you think you're wanting, and you're not ready to be that person to receive it and to have it and to embrace it, then you will not keep it. That's just the law. You have to be that person who is in the mindset to have that. So as you're setting challenges for yourself, and you're doing it without even knowing it, most people do. And what I'm going to back up to is, when I first realized that I was doing this for myself, I was setting myself different challenges throughout my career. As you know, I corporate world, executive, the whole kit and caboodle. And when I realized that I'd set different challenges for myself, I was more diligent on what I was doing. I was more diligent on the steps I was taking. And I was more diligent on being aware, I guess is the best way to put it, for what I was doing and to the results I wanted. We all want results. We all want good results. Nobody wants to have bad results in their lives. It's just something we don't know. We don't want that. So, but when you know that you're challenging yourself, I'm just going to put this up here for you. When you know that you're challenging yourself, and when you know you're doing it unintentionally a lot of times, okay, let me put this in here. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, I'm not doing it unintentionally. I'm not doing that. It's just something that comes to me. It's just something that happens. I'm not doing that. Well, step back and look and see exactly where that came from. See exactly where that thought, where that action came from. When you do, and you can look back and see that, and it will unfold for you easier and more prosperous for yourself. So, when you know that your potential is your power, you're a very powerful person. I mean, you are very powerful. You have powerful of creation. You are a co-creator with Source. So you have so much unlimited power that you may or may not be using it to the best of your ability and the best of your habit forms. So make changes that you need in order to create the habit that you need to have the success that you need. If you don't have a habit of doing something over and over, whenever the need arises, whenever it is prevalent for you to do this in your life and your time, then you may find you're not getting to that point that you need to be. You might find you're not right where it needs to happen. So, a little mantra, and I know this is one I've gave you several times, but I can, I will, I must. say this to yourself. Put it on a cardboard, put it on a plaque, whatever you want to do to keep it in front of your face, in front of your vision. I can, I will, I must. This is going to install in you, in your psyche, in your vibration, the feeling and the knowledge of, I've got this. I am a powerful person, and I create and challenge myself to be the best I can be. So, when you do everything in your power to be the winner that you came here to be, everyone has a purpose. You may not know what your purpose is right now, and that's okay. You will find it when you search and look within yourself, because you're the only one who will know what your purpose is. But when you have the purpose of a winner, that whatever you do, you are going to win, you are going to be successful, you're going to help people, you're going to give knowledge, you're going to give training, you're going to just flourish with everything you have. So the resources that you need, and this is another thing that we keep hearing a lot about is, well, you have more resources than I do. You have more access to things than I do. That's not true. We all have resources all around us. We all have resources with people that we need to come in contact with will be there. It's up to us individually to acknowledge that we have this person come into our vibration, into our vision for a reason. There's always a reason why you're going to meet someone, and maybe just for a season. Maybe you're just going to meet someone in passing, and something that you had to portray to that person changed their life or changed their day. It could be the other way around. You're going to meet someone or talk to someone that is going to enlighten you and change your day. So realize that it is a two-way street when it comes to that. So when there are people who can help you, and I noticed this for myself, a lot of times there are people that were near me that I didn't realize were the people I needed that could help me. And I wasn't acknowledging them, and I wasn't giving them my time. But when I did, and you will find this to come true for you also, when you take the time to look at the challenges you've set for yourself, maybe you have a challenge to get a promotion. Maybe you're challenging yourself to get a raise. Maybe you're challenging yourself to grow your business to a point where you can take your family on vacations unplanned. You don't have to plan for a year to have a vacation. Maybe you're setting a challenge for yourself to get a new vehicle. Maybe you're setting a challenge for yourself to get a new home. Whatever your challenge is, you're setting challenges. And when you realize that you are setting challenges, and challenges are a good thing, a lot of times people will say, all the challenges out there are really bad and they take my time. Well, honey, if they don't take your time, then what is the purpose of it? You have to invest your energy, your time, and your being into having what you want. So when you accept the challenges, and I do this all the time. See, I accept the challenges, and I'm working daily for the habits to never give up, to live strong, to live prosperous. And when you make having a habit of living strong, living prosperous, you're going to find that that challenge is going to benefit you. And you may or may not realize this, but every challenge you set for yourself is a benefit for you. You have to remember, you are the foundation of your life. You are the foundation of your family. You are the foundation. And what you do with yourself, with your time, with your prosperity, is going to benefit yourself, and it's going to benefit others. So know that you're a winner, and know that you are challenging yourself, and you're doing it every day, whether you realize you're doing it or not. You are doing it. So make the challenges benefit you. Make the challenges that you need come to life for you. Make them benefit you. When you do, and when you release the fear of, oh, I've got too many challenges on my plate, what am I going to do? When you release the fear of, okay, I challenge myself to be the best me I can be. I challenge myself to create the habits that are good and beneficial in my life. I will make conscious challenges for myself. I will, I can, I must. You can't go wrong when you do that. The resources you need, my friend, are all around you. The people you need will show up when you need them. It's up to you to take advantage of that. How many systems, how many strategies, how many times has a person offered you what you needed and you didn't accept it? You didn't take the hint. You didn't take the teaching. You didn't take the challenge. Think about it. It's a given. And we tend to ignore what is right in front of our faces, and I'm guilty of that just like anybody else. You tend to ignore what's right there in front of you, and it gets away from you. And you know what? A lot of times, an opportunity will only show up once for you. It will only show up once. And it's up to you to take it. It's up to you to grow with it. It's up to you to move forward with it. If you're not moving forward, where are you going? You can't really go backwards because the past is already gone. You can't live in the past. You can only live in the now. You can't live in the future because it hasn't happened yet. But what you do now will change your tomorrow. Think about it. And use the tips, use the strategies, use the systems that are given to you as you're growing and prospering and challenging yourself on a conscious level. When you do that, then you're going to find that the business you're seeking, the success you're seeking is going to be more easily given to you, which means you will more easily receive what you've put in your own vortex. Whatever you've put in, what you want to create, that you want to receive, you'll find it flow easier and less of a challenge to receive it. See, we threw that challenge word in there again because it is so important. So, use these thoughts and use this training because this is really important. You know what you're doing, you know how it's working out, and you may be consciously aware of it or unconsciously aware of it. For me personally, I prefer to be consciously aware of all the challenges I set for myself, and I have a lot, as I'm sure you do too. As you're growing your business, as you're growing your lifestyle, as you're staying ahead of the pack, you want to give value, give knowledge, and teach, and just keep progressing more people out there. So, use these tips, please, and look at yourself and your challenges and where you're going. And I do have a training for you in the description, I believe it's called. And again, I cannot see anyone here on the FB unless you put a comment in the box, because that's their algorithm and they do not want us to see you. I don't know why. But over here on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. And put this out there. Help as many people as you can as I am helping you. Okay, I will talk to you later. Have a blessed day. And again, look at your conscious challenges that you are setting for yourself. Okay? I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.